Hello everyone, I'm Ayden Ka. Going to be building an entry-grade Gunpla right now. It's the RX-78-2. So I got this from Amazon for $10 and it came in a package. Not in a box, just in a package. So the box is all completely beat up. But the inside of it, I checked it to make sure I didn't need to return it. The inside of it is pretty nice, so I didn't bother with refunding it. As you can see, it's an entry grade, so it doesn't have a lot. It just has the two packs with 2 runners each and the manual. So I'm gonna be going through the manual. I'll be going through the manual and I'll be showing it on a different camera. So down here, we are going to be able to see the manual. So this has a lot of information on it. Since it's an entry grade, it's gonna have a lot of info that you wouldn't see, I suppose, with other manuals. So it tells you a whole bunch of stuff about this. First and foremost, tells you how the runners are set up. So you can see, well, let me start by opening the runners so we can compare them to the images that they have. So we have on this one, technically these are 2 runners because it has, so we have A3, it's backwards. We have A3 over here and we have A4 down here. So these are technically, or is it 3? No, I think it's just 2 runners. These are technically 2 runners. So we can put them over there. And these ones over here are A1 and A2. So these are another 2 runners. If we compare them to the manual, it'll tell us, we have the head. Where's the head? So this one, these parts here should be the head alongside on B1. B1, I have not opened the Bs, so let me go ahead and get this sorted. So those are my A's. Have my A's over here. And let me get going with the B's. I don't know if I showed it. I don't know if I showed the package completely. Let's see it. No, you cannot see it on that one. You would have to see it on the top one. Okay. There's no need to treat it too nicely. It is just entry grade. And it's just plastic. So we also have the V's over here. So let me get those out. I'm going a bit fast because I'm really just trying to test the cameras, the setup, the entire setup. So I'm recording on the top one, bottom one, and on my computer I'm recording the audio. So these runners over here, they will be the B runners. So we got B1 and B2. So over here on B1 is where we have parts of the head. You can see them here at the top. So you can see the helmet and the crest on the helm. Helmet here. So you can see that all the pieces are labeled. They have numbers, so it should be really easy to build this. Let me start putting them on their folders. And we have lastly the B3, B4, which would be legs, I believe. Yeah, it's just legs basically. Legs and a couple pieces of the body over here, down here. So those are the runners that we have. I need to turn this one upside down. No, not even like that. It doesn't fit. How do I fit this? It doesn't. Whatever, like, no, whatever, that works. So, okay. That's the runners that we have. The box, I showed it on the camera above. There we go. It's just another view of it. Anything else important on the box? Okay, so one important thing about entry grade is it tells you very specifically. I need to go to the, I think to the back of it here. Let's read this actually. Learn, make, and play with Gundams to its limits. So it tells you what is Gundam, what is Gunpla. Tells you in multiple languages. A general term for plastic model kits featuring mobile suits from the Mobile Suits Gundam series. Gunpla was born in 1980 and has since kept evolving so that anyone can easily make cool mobile suits. Yeah, Gunpla is just plastic that you build. Plastic model kits that you build. It's really cool. I'm not much of a fan of the anime, but I've always loved the robots themselves, the Gundams. So it's really cool. And it's a hobby that I've been meaning to get into for a very long time. So for entry grade, they are all snap fit, so you shouldn't have to use glue. They are no paint required and no tools required. So this is completely able to be built without tools. Usually what you'd see is just some regular entry grade nippers. So these are fancy entry grade nippers of that. But I'm not gonna use them. I'm gonna build this exactly how they intend you to build it, which is to just snap fit everything. You just take it off the runner with your hands and then snap fit it, right? And it's not an issue because if it looks bad, you can later on like use something like a knife or something, a hobby knife, and just like scrape the plastic on it to make it nicer. Or you can even paint them, and that's what I probably will do with this kit. I'll probably just use it as something to test painting with, to test different paints with. So I have no issue with just using using no tools, doing it exactly how they want to, right? Okay, so anything else important to mention about this kit? Well, I guess the most important thing to mention about this is that this is entry grade, and it is kind of a big difference going from entry grade to high grade, right? So you can see the high grade here. And the difference is that, so the entry grade has 4 runners and they're relatively small. And then the high grade has less total amount of runners, I would say, but they're much bigger. They're much bigger, much fuller, and it has a lot more detail to it. So building it will take more time, but you will probably have to use tools. And if you want to get the full effect of it, you will need to use something like a panel liner or something like that to make it look nice, right? And it even says here that you can use panel lining. So it says putting a bit of effort will make the kit look even more awesome, right? So that means, yeah, if you panel line this, it'll look a lot better. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this. So if we go to the front and we start going through these instructions, it'll tell you exactly what you need to do, right? Which is to just find on the correct runner. So A1, A2, A3, A4. Have my A's over here. Where should I put them? Well, I got the A's over here and then the B's. So A1, A2, A3, A4. So A1, A2 is on the first runner and then we go from there. So you just need to find the pieces. You just need to find the pieces that they tell you to find. So A11 goes into A216, A2 being the runner, part 16, and then you snap the B1 runner B1 part 3 into it, right? That makes this bottom part, and then you take from the runner B1, you take the part 1 and put it on top. So we just go like that with every single piece. Oh no. Oh, the top camera shut down, so let me check what that's about. All right, let's keep going. Camera overheated, so I had to restart. But we were gonna start building the head, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with that. Let's just hold this up. So we're on this page. I'll put it over here. Put it over here. It's not easy to tell, but we'll get on it. So for A1, we need part 1, so this one over here. Again, it hurts me a little bit to do this, right? But it says that we don't need any tools, we can just snap these things out of the runner. I don't like doing that, but you know, it says that you can do that. I'll show the piece in a bit. A2 part 16. So A2 part 16, where are we? This is A4. Why did I grab the other one? So A2 part 16 is this one right here, this red piece. It's hard to tell what it is right now. It'll be hard to tell even after we're done. And it pains me to do this, but it says we can snap them. So I'm just gonna snap them. I don't like this. I don't like snapping them, but whatever. Says we can do it. B1-3. So on B1, I need a better way of organizing this, because it's really difficult. With everything that I have on the way, it's really difficult. So let me put them a little bit further out. Usually you would just have something to hold all your runners, and that'll be fine. Let me put them over here, doesn't matter. So, oh no, I should have checked which one was which. Yeah, that's the first mistake I've made. So this would be A2, A216, and A11. So just put them together. And on the front, I would put like this. B13. So this, if you cannot tell already, this is gonna be the face, right? This is gonna be the face, and so this is gonna go into B11. So B11, you can see it here, is the helmet. It's backwards, but you'll see it here in a sec. After I snap it off, I don't like that. So you are supposed to then put this into the helmet, just like that. No, didn't go in right. There we go. So now you can see the head. So we have the head. Put it off to the side. We need B12. Slowly remove each part. Yeah, I can tell. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. A2. I need a better way to organize this while I'm working on it. It's mostly because I'm very restricted because of all the lights that I have around me and the cameras and all that. It's very restrictive. So I need a better way to organize it. A215, it's this part over here. It's very small part, and it goes into B12. A215 goes into B12. Look at this part. Look how tiny they are. It's an issue with the 144 scale, that some parts are just really tiny. B12, so the crest. Just remove them very carefully, yeah, because they are very, I should be doing this with nippers. These are small parts that they tell you to snap off. I don't recommend that at all. So put it on the top. Like so. And then this goes into the helm. Like that. So we have the complete helm face. It doesn't look good here at the bottom because it's where I snapped it off. So it doesn't look that good at the bottom with the snapping. You can see the, yeah, that doesn't look good, but regardless, I have to keep going. And later on, you can just go with a knife, with a hobby knife, and remove it, right? So that little bit, you can just find a way to remove it, probably like this. And you would just go across it, and that, just go across that, and it'll take off that little white bit that it left because of the snapping, which I don't like. But it says that you can do it. So that's the head, right? If we see here, on the instructions, it tells us to build the head. So there we go. It's pretty close to the actual size. So that's all the instructions that we have for the head. So the head is built. Now to start with the body. So with the body, it's more telling what pieces belong to the body. So if you go A12, that piece belongs to the body. So let's snap it. I should show the steps that we're gonna do, right? So body A12 goes into A2. Sorry, A12 goes into 826. I don't like this. I don't like snapping them. I really don't like snapping them. I think they should package this with some kind of nippers, because yeah, snapping this stuff is not, it doesn't feel good. So I said 826, sorry. Where's 826? This one. I really don't like this. I don't like snapping them. I don't think you should snap them at all. How do I do it? It doesn't feel good. Okay, whatever. They say it can be done, it'll be done. So now, just put it in. Like that. Don't think, yeah, there we go. Okay. It gives us a graphic here of how it should snap together. So you can see from behind, you have that graphic. You have that graphic, right? So that looks good. And I'm gonna have to pause here because it died again. The top camera died, so pausing. Okay, let's keep going. So I was saying that we got this little part right now, and it tells us to click it into A217. So A217, A2's over here, and A217 is this part. Again, I hate, oh, this one was already snapped off actually. It's probably from how it was sent by Amazon. I absolutely hate snapping these things. Holy hell. So it says that we need to click it. Does it tell us how? Like this. Like this, right? Yeah. No, not my arm though. There we go. So that clicks in. I don't know why you would want it secure like that, but it clicked. Okay, so now A15. Now we have this part here. This is all these steps. So now we see that it wants us to grab A15 and put it down on it. So A15 would be this one here. No, that's not it. A15, this blue one over here. Okay, so we got A15. Wants us to put it down on it. Just like so. So it's hiding those little bits in the middle. A15. Now, that piece, we're going to fit A18 and A18 and A218. So A18, where are we? It's this one here. I hate snapping them. It just doesn't feel good, man. A18 and A218. A218. This one. Yeah, right. I hate snapping them. I'm just gonna do it as fast as possible, get it over with. So we're going to fit them together. Like so. Like that. And put it into the bottom of this way. So this needs to click in here. That's really stiff. Supposed to click. I mean, I guess that clicked. It's super stiff. But you can see what they're going for, right? Because this part needs to be able to move around a little. Like that. If you can see, this part moves like that. It's really stiff, but serviceable. So with this too, you're supposed to have a movable torso. It's really stiff though. Yeah, so you can see here that it tells you that there should be movement. So that movement is this. Right, so you can see that it moves up and down. But it's super stiff. So I'm guessing you post it once, then just leave it alone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this apart at some point to paint it, but whatever. Okay, so now to add the joints. the neck. A17 is gonna be the neck. A17. So these parts are all gonna be gray, I'm guessing. Which parts to the front? These parts to the front. No, this part's to the front. So as for the neck, now A110 and A210. I don't know why these A110 and A210. There we go. So A110. I'm pretty sure this one was A110. No, it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter. No. Okay, so that snaps in. There we go. So we have the joints now and the neck. That's what it tells us to do. And now we are going to add the back attachment. So B321, B421. B3, B4. So these ones are separated already. So you can just, oh, I guess I was supposed to do that. Just take them apart and now I got two. Okay. How am I doing this? So I said B321 and B421. B321 and B421. This smaller kit is really easy to see the pieces, so it's not that bad. Now A29. Where are we? A29. Yeah. I don't like that. So this is gonna be attached here, like that. But before that, we need to add. This is B421 over here. B321. So we add them like that. And then just attach them. Okay, so you can see that they're attached now to the back. Okay. So that's all the steps on this page for the body, but it continues on to the next page. Oh, is that it for the body? Yeah, okay, so that's it for the body. That's as far as we go with that. So now for the arms. So we're going to make two of the arms. We're gonna build two sets. So B18 and B28. B18 and B28. So these two are supposed to go together? No. No, these two go together and these two go together. So let's do one at a time. I don't like popping them. They go together with A111. A111. Oh. So we're supposed to put these two together, like so. And then this one, like this, so we can see. Then B14 and A112. B14, where is it? B14. That's much more convenient that they're just the same number. B14 and A112. Don't like that at all. But anyways. So this goes here to the front. And then this one goes here to cover up the joints. So then at the end of step 3, we are left with this little piece, right? Which is gonna be part of the arm. Okay. And then 4. Alright, let's just make the other arm then, because then we have to put it into the body. So those with 8 to 11. 8 to 11. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like that. B14. 8 to 12. Oh, those are the hands. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I guess one of the big difference between the higher grades is going to be that they are just going to have a lot more options for how you can pose them and how they look. Here are the 2 arms. Okay, so now we need to B17 and A113. Okay, so this is A113, which is the arm. You can see it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Let's go ahead and make both at the same time. I'm guessing I'm gonna snap something off that I shouldn't at some point. B17 and B27. So B17 and B27, which is on the other side. Oh yeah, I was gonna snap that off incorrectly. Just not paying much attention now, I guess. You can see that I'm struggling. I don't know how much force I can put into it. Okay. So like this. Okay, and then the arm, which it pops in there. Okay, there we go. And now we have the full arm, right? This is gonna be attached to the body, so I'll attach it here in a second. Let me make the other arm first. Okay, well that just came off. I'm trying to pop you inside. Doing it wrong. Yeah. Okay, so now it tells us to put this together. Oh, didn't struggle with that at all. Thought there would be more of a popping, but we're going to cover it with B16 and B26, right? So B16 is this one. And B26, which is this one. Okay. How do we cover it? Like this. There we go. And the opposite. So now, oh yeah, it told us to also put the head on. Yeah, we can just do that. Yeah, there we go. So now we have all the upper, which is looking real nice. You can definitely feel that it's very lightweight. So it'll be different in that sense to the high grade, which is still light, but it feels a little sturdier than this. This one doesn't feel that sturdy, but it's nice. I really like it. It's just, you know, it's a $3 difference to the high grade. Okay, so for the waist, let's get started. Sorry. Oh, the camera's off. We were saying, we got the whole upper half of the body right now. So now we're gonna move on to the waist. Right now we have the upper half as it looks on this step. We're gonna go into the waist, and to start with the waist, we'll see A219 and A13. A219, A13 into B212. Okay. A219. If I'm going fast, it's because I gotta go fast. Because my camera keeps shutting down due to overheating, so I need to fix. I don't like that at all. I need to fix it. But I'll fix it later. Doesn't matter. That's what this testing was for. That's what building this was for. Okay, so A2 into A219 into A13, B212. So B212. So these three will snap together. Okay. A219 into A13. How? Like this, yeah. And then into B212, so like this. Has to come all the way through. Okay. So like that. This is part of the waist. Is it the front or no? This behind, this to the front. Okay. So now B213 and A14. B213. So this one. And I'm gonna put 2 bits of A14. So this one's over here. It's yellow squares. Jesus Christ, I don't like popping them. They're the same, so I'm guessing you can just pop them in. They have kind of a pattern, but I'm guessing that it's more so because of the way that the plastic fills the mold. But yeah, they kind of have a pattern. All right. So now we're gonna pop it together with the other piece that we just made. So like this. And this piece moves back and forth, so I'm guessing it's for you to pose it better. You can see that it moves back and forth while staying in place. So pretty cool. It's gonna be for posing again. Now B111. So B111, which is this one. That's gonna go into the back. No, where is it? Into the front. Okay, to cover up the joint, the seam. I don't know what you would call that. Okay, there we go. That's the waist. I believe that's the waist. Yeah. We don't put it together yet. We're gonna put the legs into it first. Okay, so at the end, we end up with this, with the waist. Now let's go into the legs. So the leg, again, it's you build it twice. So let's go ahead and get started. Constantly looking up at the top camera because it's shutting down due to overheating. So A4, A425. So we have two A425s. These are the feet, the bottom of the feet. Oh God, I hate that. But whatever. It says that's how you build it, so that's how I'm building it. B319. B319 and B419. So these would be equivalents of each other. I said 19, right? So this one's the feet. I hate that so much. And yeah, I could just use the nippers, but no, this is how they intend you. This is how they intend for you to build this thing. So I am going to do it as intended. There we go. 2 feet. Now A324 and A424. Uh, 24. A3 and A4. So A3 and A4. God damn, I hate that. So these are gonna pop in like this. Oh. There we go. There. Okay, so we got 2 feet. B3 20 and B4 20. So B3 20 would be this part. Oh no. Jesus Christ. Goes on this one. I mean, that microphone is not picking it up. I'll just continue. Some noise going on in the background. Oh, it's gone. Okay. So this goes into the front. Did I? No, this is like that. So like this. Is that? I think I put it backwards. Hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes like this. Just pop it real nice. So it just pops in into this little ball at the front, so it can do some rotation of its own. So you can see that. The bottom part, the heel, you can go up, and then this, what, collar? I don't know how to call it. But this part can also move on its own. So both of those parts move. Again, for posing purposes. Okay, so now for the upper bits of the leg. So this is the upper bits of the leg. So we already have the bottom parts, and we just need to make the, what's it called? I forgot the word. B316 and B317. So each runner will have its own bit. You just pop them together. God, I hate this. We're running out of parts on the runners. Not really. Okay. So we have this. Now this piece we're going to put to the front to the back. Yeah, like this. So we're going to put B318 into it. So this part. So that goes here. How does it fit? Huh? This part. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to create another part using B315 and B315 and B314. They're backwards. So, God, I hate that. Look, I took bits of the runner. And it leaves a lot of residue. What, a lip? I don't know how to call it. So that's 15. So they go like this. Okay. Popped in. Dude, it just leaves a lot of loose plastic at the end. Okay, so now that's gonna go together with the leg part. Oh, that's the kneecap. Yeah, makes sense. So that's gonna go together using piece A322. So on this one, A322. Jesus. So this part goes together. So I'm popping it into this in case you cannot see. There, pops in. And then it's gonna pop in with this other part to make for a leg. There we go, leg. So now that pops in. Oh, I should have popped that in already. So So yeah, that pops in to make a leg. There we go. And at the back, we are going to do A323. A323. So this piece. The back of the knee. To cover it up. That's really nice. There's no piece that doesn't get covered up, so it looks nice. And look, it has a lot of mobility, right? Obviously, if you move it a lot, it's all gonna pop off. It's gonna pop out of its socket. But the idea is that you have enough mobility to pose it and then just leave it alone. Okay, so now we need to make the other leg. My God, I gotta hurry up. Okay, that's it. Before 15 and 14. I just think they should include some form of some way of cutting them, but then you include a blade with it. So I guess they want this ones to be for, I don't know, children. It says 8+ on the box, so I don't know if small children, but certainly, I don't know, maybe people that just don't like having a bunch of tools around. I'm a tool enjoyer, so it's really easy for me to say. God damn it. Alright, so we have parts for the leg. Let's join them at the knee with A322, A422. Where did I leave that? A422. So 22. And then 23 is gonna go in the back, so I'll take it already. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. Oh, I forgot one piece. Where is it? It's white. This one. The kneecap. I think we're done with these runners. I think we're done with B3 and B4. They were just for the legs. I'll toss them to the side. So, kneecap. There we go. And then this one goes to the front. You can see. There. With this one coming in here. There we go. And there we go. I'm rushing because I know that my top-down camera is gonna shut down any second, and I wanna get this done as soon as possible. I should be more up here, but I'm putting them close so you can see. But I should be like over here, building it so that it's also in the middle of the top-down camera. Anyways. There we go. We got 2 legs. Check that out. Check that out. Okay, so we got the legs. Now we need to put the joints on them. So A321 and A421. Not those. This one's over here. A321 and A421. I hate that. So this will go off to the side, like so. This one goes off to the side like so. One sec. So like that. And this is gonna go into the waist. So it'll go into the waist. Go into this. So the legs will go into this little socket here, these little red sockets. Nope. But I think it went in. It doesn't make a pop as much as I would expect it to. It just kind of goes in and then it's there, right? So don't push too hard on it. But you can certainly see that it's all aligned, and you can see all the little bits of plastic, man. I don't like that, but whatever. This is how you're intended to do this. So now, before we pop it in, we're gonna put the B110 and B110. We're gonna put them on the sides. So B110, this piece over here, it goes into the side. Over here. These are also sockets that can be moved, again, for posing purposes. So you can move it up or down or whatever, the flaps. There we go. And now, the step where you put it all together. There we go. So we got a fully functional. Dude, I hate that. Oh my god. I should have used the nippers, but it says that you can build it like this. Now you have to post it. Figuring out posting is like the hardest thing, but whatever. There, we got a funky looking fella, right? And that's all the steps for the legs, right? So this is in the leg section. So now if I turn over, lastly, we're going to look into weapons. So it gives you here, it's compatible with Action Base 5, which is sold separately, obviously. But it has a little, I don't like that. I don't like pulling him apart like that. But it has a little hole in here where you can put the action bases. I don't like pulling him apart like that. I'm not enjoying that. Okay, that ain't cool. Alright. Funky looking fella. Just hard to pose him right now. Put him there. So now the weapons, right? The gun is pretty simple. So on the gun we have A327, A326, 27, 26, well 26, 28. Yeah. Not mean. Not me. Okay, this is flimsy plastic. I need to be more careful with it. Gotta go fast before that thing shuts down. It's gonna shut down any second. Okay, so for this weapon, we're just gonna put it together and then add the sights. So put it together like this. Oh, I did bend it. I bent it. Ah, whatever. Oh man, I hate that. I'm not ever gonna do that without nippers again. So that's it. That's all you do. And you put it like this. So now you have that, right? Funky little fella, but he's got a gun. And the shield. So the shield, oh, it can be plugged into the back. Okay. Shield's super simple. We're just gonna take B25. Very easy to tell which one B25 is. I hate that. I'll stop saying it when I start using nippers. For now, this is the intent. Okay, so we're done with this runner too. So off to the side, this runner, it has two pieces. So A4, A430. Okay. And A320. So this one says slowly remove each part, and you can tell because it's a very thin part. So yeah, I don't know how they intend for you to remove this without completely breaking it. Yeah, I'm gonna break it, dude. Okay, that's one. Okay, oh, there it goes. Not that bad. So we just put those together. Super simple. It has a bit to attach it to the back. So let me look for that bit. Which is, I'm guessing, A429. Yeah. So this bit. This bit you can just attach to the back. There we go. This part. And you can just attach it to him, right? Okay, Okay, there we go. Funky little fella. He's got his shield and his gun. Okay, and just to finish off, all right, the camera, the top-down camera keeps shutting down, so I have to restart all the recording stuff. But just for the last time with the upper camera, this is the aftermath of it, right? All the runners and everything. It's the aftermath of it. It's a very simple kit. Very simple kit. Not it's just 4 runners. Oh, really? It's like 5, right? Because this one's separated into 2. So that's all it had. All those runners go to the pile of runners for whenever I need them for whatever reason. And yeah, this was the box. This was the box, the instruction manuals and everything. So now just with the close-up camera, just one last thing that you can do, which is put the shield on his hand. So for that, all you do is take it from the back. Take it from the back and put it here, right? So now he's got his shield with him. You can also use this piece here. You attach it here just so you don't lose it, right? You're supposed to take it like this and put it on his arm. Well, just to secure it, I suppose. Come on. Come on, brother. Jesus Christ, it's hard to deal with these things. All right, there we go. So you secure it like that, right? I don't know how you're supposed to post this though. Can we post it? I don't know. What can we do with this? How can we post it? I suck at posting. Let's do this post. Let's try and do this post, right? It's in here in the manual. So it's looking off over here. A little hunch to the front. No. I suck at posting, so I pretty much find one post that works and then just forget about it. The key to this is having every joint be a little flexed. So it looks natural and less stiff, right? I mean, that's decent. No, that looks bad, but whatever. Because that's a 3D render. The head doesn't bend down that much. The head is bending down a lot more. I mean, that's whatever. Looks menacing enough, huh? Yeah, that looks good. Take my finger off there and we got ourselves a thumbnail. Well, I need to put something on behind them. Like, something like that. No, that looks good enough to me. It's because I have those on the back, so I would need to get like a little background. Like this, right? RX-78 Gundam. Oh. Can I just lay it on it? No. Oh, there we go. RX-78 Gundam. There we go. And that's it. Thank you for watching if you were here all the way through. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this. It's just a camera test. It really is just a camera test, and then my top-down camera is dying all the time, so I need to fix that. And the reason behind making these videos is mostly so that I have a bunch of model kits that are obscure. I have seen nothing in English about them, and I thought, well, if I'm gonna be building them, why not record it also? Because they are very obscure Japanese kits. That I wanna look at. So, for example, one of them that I have. Oh. It's like this brand new fancy ale kit. That's from Kotobukiya, but it belongs to the franchise Metabots, and there's not a lot of videos about Metabots. So this type of models, there's no videos for them, none in English. So I want to showcase the Metabot franchise, the models that Kotobukiya has for Metabots. And yeah, so this is just a test, so that I can go into those models safely knowing that they're going to be high quality, right? That you're going to be able to see everything that they have to offer. And it's a good test, you know? Start with an entry grade, why not? So yeah, that's all for this video. Again, thank you very much, and see ya.